What's up, y'all? It's Sam Choate here with a tip that I don't think anybody asked for. So, a while back, I learned about this method for taking a mono guitar track with no double, and you want a double, you want a nice stereo left right. And so, as long as you've got a DI track of that single take, what you do is run it through whatever amp sim or tube amp, preferably. Um, in the words of the other person, I did it with the Kemper, worked just fine. So, take that with a grain of salt. And then with the duplicate DI track, flip the phase on it or flip the polarity on it, run it back through, print it to the DAW, and then flip the phase back to what it was. You could pan it hard left and right, and you should get a pretty good stereo spread. And what's awesome about this too is it's also very mono compatible, and it's just a good method of doing stuff. So the other day, I got a new preamp. It's a Heritage Audio HA73 Junior 2. It is a mouthful. But it's a Neve. It's a Neve clone. It's a 1073. And I thought it would be interesting to hook up some stuff with the line input on it and start sending, pre-recorded kick and snare and bass, which sounds awesome, like cranking the gain, messing with the impedance. You can get a lot of really, really cool tones out of it that I'm just excited to explore. But I thought, hey, what would happen if I did the same thing, but instead of using a tube amp, I use the 1073? And so I took a snare track and did basically the same thing. I gated it first, just for funsies. And this is not at all like here's the finished thing or anything like that. But it was a cool effect. And I don't fully understand why it stereofied part of it and not the rest. But the point is that I took the kind of crappily gated snare track, because a lot of kick is bleeding through, duplicated it. On the duplicate, flipped the polarity, but I ran both of those through the Neve. And then the second one, when it came back in, its polarity was flipped through the Neve, came back in, then flipped it back, and then spread them hard left and right. And it sounds pretty cool. Hopefully you're wearing headphones or listening on speakers, but this is what it sounds like. And then if I play it with the rest of the kit,
what's the rush? I just want to be prepared.
so it's kind of interesting. I think it would be a cool effect in kind of a breakdown verse like that is. And maybe I'll keep it, maybe I won't. A lot of people I've noticed, at least in the Superior Drummer samples, that sample library that I've used, which these are real drums done here, but I've noticed that the snare bottom mic will often be in stereo. So it might be a cool trick for taking a single stereo or single snare bottom mic and stereoizing it. And also, it might be a complete waste of time, but you're welcome to try it out. I love stuff like this. I love experimenting and getting creative. So try it out for yourself with really any analog piece of gear you've got, or analog, because like I said, I've done it with DI guitar tracks and the Kemper, and it works great too. So just get creative with stuff, blow stuff up, man. It's awesome. Hope it was enjoyable for you, and maybe you'll get to try this on something soon and have fun with it. I'll see you guys later.